People like laksa, people like sweets, people like savory, different people like different stuff. Same goes to retirement. So when your retirement is at stake right now, you need to know how to plan.
Hey guys, welcome back to BrenOnAir, and today I am hijacking Brenda's channel because, I was doing a research that day and I found out that this number of senior citizens in the world is going to hit 1.5 billion by 2060 or 2050, somewhere around there. And I was like, hey Brenda, this is not a good thing. But she said no, there's something more to that. So yeah, just explain away, man.
Alton was saying that 1.5 billion retirees above 60 is going to be a no and bad in terms of a kind of a retirement, right? But the answer is not necessarily no. It could be a positive as well, because every one of us who are retiring has a retirement matrix and also have a retirement diversity. Now before I go further, let's have lunch first, yeah? Malaysia have got good food.
And before we go makan, just a word from our sponsor. The main sponsor for this episode is RS Wines and Spirit. Just like diversity in retirement, so RS Wine has a whole host of top quality wines for every single taste bud. So if you like wines, go check them out. Link in the description down below. Alright, so let's go makan.
Delicious.
Rate 1 to 10.
6, 7.
What's the 3? Why are you so confused with your points on?
Because my expectations in Malaysia is very high. I love good food. This is a nice vegetarian fusion
Even
burger.
this also, you want a high QC. Can you enjoy your food?
I am going to. Look at the chili, it's delicious. Good.
Yes, this is how we vlog. How's your first vlog experience?
Interesting, because I've never done vlog before. So
Do you feel awkward? On a scale of 1 to 10, how awkward do you feel right now?
9, 10, I guess. I was not prepared at all. But it's fun. I get to be authentic, I get to be real. Get to enjoy good food, good drinks, having fun.
Yes. For me, it's the free food. Alright, so previously we talked about retirement and Adele has joined us.
Hello.
So yeah, previously we were talking about retirement and like you might have EPF, like you might say you might have EPF. Do you have EPF?
Yes, of course.
Is it enough?
Maybe not.
So like 90%, okay, I did the research, 90% of EPF holders actually don't have enough to retire. And why is, actually Brenda, why is that important that you know you have different retirement matrices, and how does food even like factor into all of this?
Why we talk about food? Because food is so delicious, right? We have different flavor. People like laksa, people like sweets, people like savory, different people like different stuff. Same goes to retirement. So when your retirement is at stake right now, you need to know how to plan. Of course, there are 4 ways to plan it. There are actually more than 4. One of them will be FIRE retirement, which is financial independence, retire early. Another one is liquidation model, which means whatever you acquire over the years, you just liquidate step by step, process by process, until we go off, we have leftover. Another one is called legacy. Legacy means you begin with the end in mind to say, okay, I'm going to live well and I want to give more to my generations. That is a legacy retirement. Of course, there's another one called compounding. The more you grow, the compounding wealth. If you look at the earlier episode, we have some of them that is already 6th generation. We have 2,600 billionaires in the world, and some of them have already moved to 6th generation. So you want to know more? Let's stay tuned.
Yes, good answer. So wait, one more thing. So do we have to invest in EPF? Do we have to put in EPF? I don't have EPF.
Well, I would say there are multiple choices. Different people need different things. Some of them do not have EPF, but they have mega reservoir of income for retirement. There's some of them has good EPF, and that basics EPF can actually last time up to the whatever generation. So it depends on your background. It also depends your aspiration. Like we enjoy food, right? Some like spicy, some like sweet, some like concoction and fusion food. So it depends on you. Retirement is very, very uniquely. So retirement alone with EPF is not enough, or alone is not enough, or without is not enough, or with is also not enough. So therefore you ask me, there's no one answer to all. So the basic is find a financial advisor, analyze what you need, and then organize it, whether you want the fire version, the spicy version, or you want the EPF version. Yeah, EPF alone is not enough.
You had it. Alright, and yeah, we're gonna go eat again. Round 2. Let's go. Pandan Republic. Turn around, I want to see the duck.
Wait, she's taking.
It's okay.
That side,
you
Charlene.
can have the ice cream.
Turn the right there.
I'm eating too much.
That's like the yellow box over there.
I want to see the duck. Duck. Yes, duck. Okay. Can you rate it out of 1 to 10?
For Malaysian, 3.
Wow,
It's not as bad. I'm very upset.
dude, she rate every place where no more than 5 on her.
Wow. My QC is very high. Everybody say my QC is very high. In every part.
Shall you properly rate this pandan ice cream?
It's not too bad. Maybe a 6. It's very light. There's a pandan taste and the coconut.
Pandan.
Very, very light.
Creamy. Taste the coconut. I don't like coconut.
That's why she doesn't like coconut.
Lamppost. In Kuala Lumpur.
Alright, so we had a great tea and we are back home, her home actually. So, I mean, we talk about diversity in terms of retirement with food, and Charlene, why are you hiding behind? Say hi.
Hello.
That's Charlene. But yeah, we talk about retirement and everything, but like just now, we ate a lot and we know we are full, but with retirement and with money, how much is really full? How much do we actually need?
Okay, hi. I want to share about contentment line. What does this mean by contentment line? Now, abundance can never flow unless you have a line where this is enough and you hold everything together and it flows off to somewhere, right? So in terms of financial, it's also the same. So for example, there's no contentment in car. When you have a Ferrari, tomorrow you want a double Ferrari or an exclusive 3 version of the Ferrari, right? So it's forever going to the next level. It's not that it's bad, but it's never contented. So if your contentment in terms of car is just 4 wheels that move, so any car that moves is actually something that's meet your expectations. So that is also meant by contentment line. So for retirement planning, we have to look at what is your contentment line and how what is enough and what is contentment. So when you have that line that limits it, so whatever that comes forth will be flowing, and when it flows, it has legacy. When it's legacy means your retirement is not just I, me, myself, but it's about we, us and them, your lineage, your generations. So why has it got some connection with food? Because food is very individual. We like some curry, we like some sweet, some love dessert, some love coffee, some like tea, some like Chinese tea, correct? So retirement is very similar to their taste, but how do we plan for retirement? It depends on you and you alone. Some like luxury, some like simplicity, some like abundance, and some like different style. No? So it depends on us. It's very important for us as we close. It's about contentment line, which is the thing that hold everything together, and the abundance flows off. When the abundance flows off, you can have the fire retirement that have legacy in nature. You can have liquidating retirement that has legacy in nature, whatsoever. So the important thing that makes things that matters is actually contentment. Are we contented with the four wheels that move, or our contentment with the Ferrari, or we have a contentment of a Ferrari, Porsche, Lamborghini all at the same time? There's nothing right or wrong, it's depending on how you define. If you don't have a limit forever, you'll be in the rat race. In the first place, do you want to be a rat? So retirement is not about rat race. Retirement about creating a race that is privately yours, and then finish the game well and enjoy the game. So a true retirement is about you and your preferences.
So that means I can actually get a Lambo, right?
Yes, of course. Nothing is stopping you from getting a Lambo.
Okay, so you got to set your contentment line like higher. Is that what you mean?
For young people, yes, set your contentment higher. For senior or preparing for retirement, you don't need sometimes a meal that fill your stomach is good. But for young people, you need the carbohydrate, you need the protein, you need the veggie so that the fiber is good for you. A good balanced meal is good. But sometimes a small balanced meal is also good. So what is contentment for me? What is contentment to each and every one of us depends on our appetite. So retirement is very similar to our eating habit and eating appetite as well. So everyone is different.
Alright, so last question. What would you say is like the age that you got to think of retirement?
I would say, if you can, the moment you become an adult, which is 13 years in nature, that's where you start retirement planning.
13.
I wish my mom and my dad taught me that. I have to
Think
learn.
of retirement.
I learned about it so old, you know. There are many people who wake up at 45, they say, oh, I'm supposed to plan for retirement. It's about time to die. Yeah, we're very screwed. We have time to die already. You have 40 years. If I have a paper here, I'm going to show it to you. Many of us wake up to retirement planning at 45. So let's say we go out of 70 or 60, we only have 15 years. So 15 years to 10 for retirement, you neither need A or B or C. So the best time to think about retirement is when you're 13, because that is where the mind, the brain has matured in the adulthood. That's the best time to start planning for retirement.
Alright, I'm gonna go reflect on my life and cry in the corner. Alright.
Never too late, that's why we have this session, yeah?
Alright, hope you guys enjoy. Is that all? Is that all?
Yes, that's all. You can learn more next time.
Yes, so we gotta go. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and
subscribe.
And we guys see you in the next episode. Alright, take care. Links, everything in the description. You can find everything literally down there. Alright, bye bye. Ciao. Okay, close the camera. You do